Manisha, well, let's talk about a couple of stocks then. Shyam Metallics, they completed an acquisition, actually a rather small one. That's Mittal Corporation Limited. That's basically into stainless steel, wire rod, as well as a bar mill as well. The rationale is ferroalloys is as is being produced by them. They say that this is part of their forward integration because now they'll be consuming it in-house. They're also focusing on diversification, and they're saying that they're looking at their capacity going up from around 8.5 million tons, closer to around 15 million tons. Or they've laid out a big capex of close to around 10,000 crores on, most of it which will be funded via internal accruals. So the street has read this positively. But a bigger point is the float in the market is very, very minimal. It's only around, 88% is with the promoter. You have a couple of funds in there as well. So give or take, I think there's only 5 or 6% that's freely available in the market. In the next 20 minutes or so, we'll try to get in the management and we'll get their comment on this acquisition. For the time being, the stock is up close to around 8%. But let's get in Ekta. Well, the diagnostic space is buzzing around. Ekta joins us to run us through, the key details on that front. Ekta, not so good news, but good news for these companies.
Well, let's see. The news is that the health minister is going to hold a review meeting on COVID-19 today. This is, this meeting is taking place amid the rising global cases that we've all been talking about and seeing, especially China. Now, I did speak to a couple of the lab companies, and this time things are really different. They have not seen any kind of significant increase, or rather any kind of increase when it's come to COVID-19 testing. There is absolutely no change in the curve which is taken place. Yes, they, unless there is some kind of severity which comes into COVID-19, unless there is hospitalizations, they don't expect COVID-19 cases or testing to rise significantly. So that's the feedback that I'm getting as of now when it comes to lab companies. So this is probably more of a sentiment push that you're seeing for a lot of these diagnostic companies. Now, remember that even if there is a significant rise, there is so much competition which is already common in the diagnostic space that you're not going to see those kind of heady gains that they probably saw at the start of COVID-19 when the testing had begun. There are multiple companies which are doing the same type of testing at this point in time. Now, just to put it into perspective, in the previous quarter, Dr. Lal's COVID-19 revenues had come down 91%. Metropolis down 84% year-on-year. Thyrocare down 97% year-on-year. So from those levels, from that base, don't expect a significant rise. Valuation-wise, significant correction, but still trading at quite a hefty premium.
Okay, Ekta, this is great news when you say that there is no rise in cases, there's no rise in testing either, and we really sincerely hope it stays that way. But there is a health minister meeting to assess the situation, and that happens at 11:30 a.m. today. We'll try and get you more details as the meeting progresses. Let's slip into a quick break. On the other side, our special segment, Outlook 2023. Lata will get chatting with Chetan Iyer of Morgan Stanley to discuss the Asia outlook for the new year. Stay tuned.